going? It is Fangs, and welcome to a Q&A we're going to be doing on my channel here today. So I haven't had one of these on my channel in quite some time, and I decided I'd do it here today. I got on Twitter. I want to do these on different places, so if you want to see them on like the YouTube community page or on Instagram or Snapchat or something like that, let me know in the comments down below. Tell me where you want me to see them. Don't forget, if you get to the end of this video and you enjoy it, the thumbs up button is your best friend and mine as well. It really helps me out. And subscribe to the channel if you're new and you're liking the content. So we got to some questions here on Twitter today. I was hoping that people would be original, and of course there were some people who were original, so I am appreciative of that. We're gonna go ahead and get started and get into these though. We're not gonna beat around the bush. Let's go. Best game you ever played? I'd have to hands down say the ones that I was the most addicted to, of course, was Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. I don't know why. There's something about that game. Maybe it's because it was my first competitive game online. Something about it caught me, and I played that thing 12 hours a day for like almost 2 years straight. Even when World at War came out, I did play a lot of World at War, but I'd always go back to Call of Duty 4 and try to be competitive with it, and it just brought out a lot in me. I was young and I was really into it at the time, so that was an amazing first game. But the game that I played nonstop all the time, hours upon hours, and just beat it multiple times and got so many things, all achievements done, is Fallout 3. And I love Fallout 4. Fallout 76 is coming out. I'm gonna be playing the crap out of that as much as I possibly can, possibly bring in some videos about it. We'll see if you guys enjoy that, if you guys want to see that. But Fallout 76 is not the favorite. Fallout 3 has to be my favorite game, hands down, of all time. How would you describe the perfect trip? The perfect trip for me has to be in some like island where it's not very busy, not very crazy, but just like a different island. I haven't even been on this perfect trip. I want to go to like a remote island where there's not that many people, and I've heard of this before, where maybe there's only like maybe like 20 to 50 people staying on the island, period, and you have this like one whole section to yourself, and there's a beautiful beach in front of you, and it's quiet, and it's just beautiful, and the sand is white or even pink. I've seen pink sand in some places, and then you have like your own little, like, I don't know, it's almost, what if you had like the little hotel in a little tree house in a jungle area, and then you could walk onto the beach, and then you'd have all of that beauty. Like, there's something like that that would be amazing to me. I just have to be on the beach. It has to be the perfect sunlight, not too hot, not too cool, and it just needs to be peaceful. That is my idea of the perfect trip. Can you start doing meet and greets? I've actually done a ton of meet and greets in the past before. I do them a lot, so I guess whenever I go over to the UK, just because that's kind of the events that I'm going toward. I'm going to the Sidemen events, I'm going to like Gamescom and all those different type of places where it's easier to set up meet and greets. Now, I live in Texas, so in order to do them around the United States, I'd have to fly out to different places, and I'd have to make sure that there's like people there that want to do like meet and greets with me. So maybe I should start showing up to events. If you guys think that I should start going to more events like, say, PAX or like even E3, which I've been to before, different types of places, and doing meet and greets there, I'd be more than happy to. You guys just need to let me know in the comments down below, like, do you want me to do that? It's something I can't do. I don't want to set it up like personally where I don't have somebody to help me out, because it is a little scary to do things, at least in the United States. And most people can agree with this because of all the things that go on when it comes to our gun control and all the different types of stuff like that. Like, we've had people get shot and all kinds of other stuff, and it kind of worries me a little bit sometimes. Not that I think that like one of you would do that, but you never know. There are people out there, and I feel like it's more scary. At least in the UK, they have like bodyguards for us and stuff, so it makes me feel a little bit better. I'm not scared of you guys, but I'm scared of that one person that we don't know who he is, who just makes it, you know, terrifying. What's your favorite video you have made? My favorite video probably of all time has to be, hands down, and I think I might have brought this up in another video, but I'll just bring it back because we have different people anyway. Whenever I did my 1 million subscriber video, and I know I've been stuck at like 1.4 million subscribers for quite some time now, and I went up and almost went to 1.5, and now it's just kind of dwindling down a little bit, and I'm trying to figure out my channel, and of course every other person and their brother is sending a message or comment saying your channel's dead, and it makes you feel so much better about yourself whenever people say that. But I'm just trying to keep enjoying what I'm doing and not caring what people like that say. But whenever I hit that 1 million subscriber mark, it was huge for me, and I went to Costa Rica. I took my dad, I took my husband. We climbed these like mountains in Costa Rica on these 4-wheelers, and then we went to this like weird barren area with this makeshift freaking, I don't even know what you would call it. It was like this platform that you did a Tarzan swing off of, and it was homemade. Like, it was scary and terrifying, but I went on that and drops down and did the Tarzan swing, and I just thought that was probably the most exhilarating video that I made, and probably my favorite video I have made of all time. Maybe at one point I'll get to make a 2 million subscriber one, but for now, I'm just chilling at 1.4 million subscribers. We're here, 1.4 million for days. Who is better musically, KSI or Logan Paul? To be perfectly honest, I think in my own mind, like I feel like JJ, obviously he's not really a grime artist, but he has more of that sound. I don't know, you can hear his English accent in it, and I enjoy it. I don't mind it. I think he's gotten better. I think it started off pretty suspect, but I think he's gotten a lot better, and I think that he actually just like he writes better music than Logan does. And JJ does write pretty much all of his songs. I don't even know if Logan Paul does, but I don't feel like Logan Paul's, and this is not me like slating just because it's Logan Paul, because like I'm over the fact that it's Logan Paul and it's JJ and one's my friend and one's not. I just genuinely think that JJ's music is better. I want to know what you guys think in the comments down below. Whose do you think is better out of the two? Is it JJ's or is it Logan's? Or do you just think either one of them shouldn't do music? I prefer JJ's, and that could totally be because he's my friend, but I just genuinely prefer it. When will Rook meet the Sidemen? So I'm wanting them to meet very soon. I wanted them to meet as he was a younger baby, but it's so hard to imagine. Like, he has this sleep schedule and this sleep pattern that he's on, and then to imagine taking him 6 hours ahead of the time schedule. The daylight is different. Like, he sometimes, I feel like, bases it off of when it's dark and all that different kind of stuff. I feel like it'd be very stressful for him and for me in general just to get a baby on a plane that's, you know, 6 months old and taking him over. But I want to do it very soon, before he's a year old. I want to go over there, and I've talked to the guys and they say like anytime, just let us know and you can bring him over. And so I'm thinking probably March. I would say like Doobie will have been at his job for a year, so he can get a little bit more vacation time off at that time. And then Rook will probably be like in March, April, May. He'll be 10 months old, so he might be like crawling or walking and not like as hard to handle. He'll understand when I tell him like, no, don't do that and all that kind of stuff. It's just hard to imagine like, how do you get there? Once you do get there, it's fine, get on the plane, but then you're gonna have a taxi, you're gonna have to put a car seat in a taxi, you're gonna have to have strollers. Like, I'm gonna have to order a bed that's already gonna be at their house because there's no way I can bring my bed with all the other stuff. Maybe I can bring a pack and play. I don't know. It's a lot to put into perspective to imagine exactly when it's gonna happen, but I want him to meet the guys. They're like some of my best friends, and I want them to be able to like see him, especially before he gets like too big and they get to miss like that one part. I know Freya really wants to see him before, you know, he gets like too big. Not that he's gonna be different when he's too big, but it's just, you want to meet him. He's the baby. They've been waiting. They were with me whenever he was pregnant, and now they want to meet him. Maybe at one point they'll come here before them. That would be kind of crazy, but if not, then I'm gonna try to make my way there like in March. Can you do more foodie reviews with G.I. Doobie and It's Fangs? I actually would love to probably do some more of those reviews. We've done a ton, and we've kind of taken a step back. It was really hard for me, to be perfectly honest. Once I had my son, to be able to manage time and get everything back in a track and to just find your new normal and your new schedule, it has been a little bit difficult, but now I'm kind of getting back into it. I'm like getting more time. I am kind of streaming pretty much full-time-ish, not full-time, it's like part-time. It's 2 hours a day, like 5 days a week, which I didn't do that before. So putting more time into different videos and different channels. We can only really do so much on Fubi just because Will works, and then we have the weekends and we want to spend time with Rook without like shoving a camera in his face. But we try to do as much as we possibly can. And then of course, on top of that, we have to, I'm just gonna try to start doing my reaction videos again, and then I have this channel and I have all different kinds of games I wanna play, not just FIFA. So I want to do those reviews, and I'm sure that they're gonna happen soon. I just can't tell you exactly when. Let's just see if something new comes out. If some new food comes out, let me know about it, and then we'll like talk about it then. What is it like so far being a mother? So far being a mother it's challenging. It's amazing. The biggest part about it is it's amazing. Of course, every bit of it's been amazing. He changes all the time, and this first year has just been crazy. Like, I don't even see how it's happened, how it's gone by so fast. I feel like May 3rd was yesterday, and now it's not. It's not yesterday. He's here, and he has been just growing, and he's like nearly crawling. He's rolling over. He like babbles. He eats food, solid food. Like, everything is new and changing all the time, and it's one of the best experiences you'll ever go through. It's also difficult in order to like balance yourself and your time and bring yourself back to like you and have you time, because you're so busy focusing on this person and making everything perfect for them. And so that became a challenge more so in the beginning. We've got our groove. I feel like me and Doobie have our groove now, but in the beginning it was a little bit questionable. We're like, oh my god, what is going on with our life? But now it's a lot of fun. I don't see myself having one very soon, like another one. I only want 2. I mean, I would prefer just to have one, but I don't want to be an only child. So we're gonna have 2, and the other one, I'm thinking I'm gonna wait, like we're gonna go through the like stages of Rook. We're gonna go till he's like maybe 3, and then from there we might decide to have another. Is there anything you regret in your life so far? I used to like think that maybe I did regret things, but I've had a lot of time to think. Like as you get older, you start thinking, I mean, and I guess when a lot of my viewers are teenagers, they're probably young 20s, so they probably don't have this like mindset at all. But I've started noticing, and this is weird, this has nothing to do with it, but I started noticing how much more I pay attention to like the color of trees and like how beautiful the sky is and things like that. And I think that it has to do with getting older. Like you start to realize how beautiful things are in life. And that's another thing that I started to realize is that there's nothing that I should really regret in my life. Like everything you did, it happened for a reason. It taught you something. So there's nothing really worth regretting. And so there's nothing yet. I mean, there might have been stuff that I did before regret, but I regret actually nothing in my life up to this point. I think it's all worked out the way it's supposed to work. Everything's happened for a reason, and I am here or there because of whatever that was. So everything made this happen, and I'm very happy about it. All right, guys, so that was the Q&A for my channel here. I want to say thank you to everyone who asked the questions. If I didn't get to your questions, I apologize. Hopefully I'll be able to get to them in the next one. That is going to be it here today, though. Tomorrow should be probably a FIFA video, maybe some Red Dead as well, because I'm able to release it tomorrow. I got the game early. A lot of people are like, oh, they're not going to give you the game early. Oh, I have it. I even have this care package from them that I'm about to open on stream, which I could have probably opened for you guys, but I doubt that anyone would want to see it. There's so much stuff in here from Rockstar. It's crazy. So I'm going to be hopefully opening that. If you guys want to see some Red Dead Redemption freaking content, put it in the comments down below. Put hashtag Red Dead down there. Hit the thumbs up button if you guys enjoyed this video. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you're not, thank you for being here. I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and until next time, see you guys later.